Hey, hey. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's hey, 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 this ain't no game. Swing the remix guard. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's hey, 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 hey. This ain't no game. Swing the remix guard. Hey, 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 hey.
go! Election, motherfuckers. Clang, clang.
Saber on the beat.
Donald Trump is slaughtering. All right, what's going on? We're here live. We're covering the election. Let me see if I can pull this shit up. Boom. There she is. Let's get this mic a little bit less sensitive. We're gonna be loud. Alright. Hold on here. We're tangled. We're tangled. I'm all alone. All alone. Alright, so let's get right into it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Joe Biden is taking Florida and Georgia. It's looking like that's only 200,000 votes. And it's only 43% reporting. Let's see. Kentucky, it looks like It says 17% reporting, but it's got a check by Donald Trump's name, and it's in bold red. What could that mean? Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Let's see what the New York Times has to say. Donald Trump looking like he's winning so far. 527 electoral votes. Expected by 8:30 p.m. for Florida. Who the fuck? Joseph R. Biden Jr. Why does it say that? Oh, okay. I guess that's what they all say. That's what they all say. I want to play music. Oh, dead air. Dead air like Tonka. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to get some music going here. And then I was talking to my coworker today, and I was like, hey, you gonna vote? And he goes, why? What, election day? And I said, yeah, and I was fucking immediately jealous. How is this if I made this song, I would want somebody that's not Alright, this looks worse. There we go. Oh. Hey, as long as Mountain Walk votes, that's all that matters. CP! What you up to? Oh shit, Mountain Walk in the green room. Let me turn this sexy music down. That's better. What up? You here?
I'm here.
What's going on, Mountain Walk?
Not much, dude. Just enjoying the the day, I guess.
I'm so glad I'm not alone anymore. It was getting, quite frankly, embarrassing. I can't just.
But I don't want you to be alone, Flo.
I can't.
Plus, you said you were so handsome. I was like, oh, better hop on that train.
It's a fact. It's a fact. I tell you, if I had face docs, more like just neck down docs, especially waist down docs, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh no.
It would be a good time. I'd be, I should OnlyFans it up, I guess.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
So,
you could, I mean,
yep, OnlyFans. Would you date a girl that had an OnlyFans?
no.
No?
No.
Dang, you're cold, motherfucker, Mountain Walk.
Well, it's just, there's some things where you can like say, oh, well, you can just like make the girl however you like and stuff, and it's like, again, that is true to a degree, but that's like especially like the consequences are pretty bad. Like, if you can't trust a girl, she cheats on you, or like if you're married, obviously gets divorced, takes half your stuff, obviously issues with the kids, so it's like I want to be like super sure, and obviously
I got you.
like you just don't want divorces and stuff, like most people have dealt with that. I did, when I was a kid, obviously.
I was gonna say
just
you were
like,
divorced.
no, like, obviously, like my parents, obviously, but it's it's bad news. It's bad news. So
for sure. Would you say you feel like OnlyFans is cheating?
I feel like it. I feel yes, in a way. I like the quote. I think it was from Jesus in scripture, where he talks about like if you look at a woman and like in your heart you have like sort of these lustful thoughts or whatever, that you basically have committed like adultery or whatever. And this is sort of like, obviously this is paraphrasing, but like I think that's true. And I think that also it just has the idea of like what you think ends up becoming reality. What you end up thinking ends up what you end up doing. So
Hey, that's pretty astute. Not gonna lie. It just starts with thoughts.
yeah, I mean, and yeah, again, this is a biblical thing. I know I'm like here for like 2 minutes. I'm already talking about Bible, but
I didn't know
like
you were a
that's
Bible boy.
yeah. I try and read it as much as I can. It's definitely something I'm still getting into. Something I don't quite understand as much, but yeah, very. I guess you could say it's pretty recent. I don't know. It feels like it's been like this really slow process over these last like 4 years, 8 years. Used to be definitely fedora tipping, literal fedora atheist, but
Oh no.
yeah, I know it was.
No, did
Yeah,
you have
like
did you have like the pinstripe trilby, or did you have like an
no,
actual
no,
leather fedora?
no, just the sort of smug, sort of sense of satisfaction. Oh, I'm so smart. I know all these things. Can you believe it?
Yeah,
These,
dude. So
yeah,
I don't give a shit what you think, right? I don't care if you're a literal Nazi, to be honest, as long as you're not an asshole about it. You feel me?
yeah. Like, I
That's
mean,
the
you can't
problem I
control.
have with like anti-fat people is that they're like, or I'm trying to think of another example, but
Vegans.
yeah, vegans in a
I used to be one of those
in a
too.
general sort of sense that it's like not only do I have this opinion, I'm morally superior because of it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, I mean, just smugness. I mean, again, it's just pride is something that's like really, really hard to avoid. I think because it feels so good, it almost feels earned. At least in your head, it feels earned. Like, I'm so smart, I'm so successful, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Of course, I'm better than these other people or
Well,
whatever. And so, like,
I'll give you a
that's
pro tip real quick.
Yeah,
For Christianity and whatnot. So a lot of people like to blame the devil for shit. They're like, "Oh, the devil's tempting me" and all that shit. I don't. My personal opinion is that Satan doesn't exist yet. Well, I mean, he exists, but he's not necessarily deserving of so much blame for your sins so much as your ego is. So like you were talking about pride and whatnot. I mean, the whole Bible, all it is an exercise in destroying your own pride, destroying your own ego.
yeah. Well, maybe not ego per se, because it's not like Buddhism where it's like you seek to become one with like the everything. So it's not like you do like your ego.
Well, when I say ego, I
is,
just mean
yeah.
you know what I mean. Just anything that causes you to be selfish, to feed your ego. That sort of deal.
And obviously, pride is the original sin. This is a really big thing. Obviously, why Lucifer rebelled was because of pride. Also, again, why the Israelites were, so difficult and like kept doing ridiculous stuff, worshiping these the different idols and gods and stuff like that, because they thought they were so good and prideful and thought they could just do whatever, and this is like a problem over and over and over, and God has to like basically keep punishing them like ad nauseum.
Pretty much. Well, I mean,
like,
that's like I think that's like an allegory for humanity.
Yeah.
In a way.
Right. I mean, this is like.
What's your favorite Bible verse?
I don't know if I have one.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know if I have one. Let's see. I like. Look, gosh, what's my favorite one? Holy moly.
There's the 23rd Psalm. Everybody likes that one a lot.
Yeah. Well,
shuffling papers.
I mean, it would probably be something from the Gospels, but I don't. I
Overrated.
Like the ones
the Gospels,
that are...
not.
What?
So
I'd say like during Jesus when he performs like his first miracle with the water and the wine, and like where he tells like his. I think it was his mother, where he's like, "Woman, what is this thing between us? It is not yet my time." Why I like that is because it makes no sense. Like, at least on first reading, like I still didn't understand it. I still don't quite understand. Like, it has to do with like not his time, as in like the second coming, or like his crucifixion, or something like that. because the study Bible I'm reading, it'll tell you like what like the church fathers said, oh, this is actually da 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 da, and they're they look back at the Old Testament and other things later on, and they sort of are able to build a case for like, oh, this is what this means or whatever by referring to other parts of the text, because it's very self-referential. And I like that because like that's kind of like how so much of the Bible is. Like you can't understand it unless you read all of it. And
Yeah,
there's
that's true. I
it's,
mean, a
it's
lot
like
of times people will say, "Oh, it's contradicting itself in this way or that," but they just don't understand the context. But anyways,
I mean, yeah.
my favorite Bible verse is Micah 7:8. You ever read Micah?
Mm-mm.
What the fuck are you doing with your life,
That's
son?
that's in the Old Testament, right? I'm pretty sure like where
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't gotten there. I'm only like a couple hundred pages into the Old Testament, and it's
I
like
got you. Well, dude, the first part is a drag. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's good for it's good for proof, but it's not very engaging. Song of Solomon is a pretty good one.
yeah. Well, I think everything like the
It's
first couple
basically
hundred.
like porn.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff in there, man. Like,
But anyways, Micah 7:8. Rejoice not over. Oh wait, fuck, I can't. That's a different translation. Rejoice not against me, O mine enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. It's a good one.
that's sweet. I like it. I like it.
Oh, I turned the background trap music too loud. We're gonna give CP a complex if we keep talking about theology. So you were voting. Did you just finish voting or?
Oh no! I totally forgot to do that, but I had to get beer, so I got beer.
You
Yeah,
didn't vote?
I live in a state. I live in a state where it's not gonna matter. So,
but when you say shit like that, it will matter if enough people go out and vote the opposite way, because it'll change the demographic,
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I think. I mean, obviously, it's not like a good excuse. There's just so much inertia. Like, it's not like these things can really be changed.
Well, yeah, and voting
I mean,
is
you might as well
pointless
be like, well,
anyways.
why aren't? Huh?
I said voting is pointless anyways. You're a pretty smart dude. Can you explain to me the electoral college system?
Well, it's basically a way to prevent from like just all the major cities more or less having say and sway over the rest of the country. So like it sort of evens up the scales between the rural and urban divide. Because even back in the day, obviously there's a lot of people in the cities, and especially like not a lot in the countryside. Because even now, of course, obviously like a lot of places are still sparsely populated, especially like in the West. But the electoral college is a way so that like, for example, they don't have to care about say what people in the Midwest think. All they have to do is like, oh, I only care about California, Texas, New York, and Florida and Pennsylvania or something.
Yeah, the battlegrounds.
So that, yeah, so they have to at least, if only in like as a facade, they still have to appeal to those other people and things like that. And obviously, just in general, like they sort of have to appeal to people overall. Otherwise, your party could lose power in the Senate and the House.
It just seems like, we've got the popular vote. Why not just have the popular vote? You know what I mean? Or why does it seem like they do the opposite of whatever the popular vote is?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be a democracy. It was supposed to be a republic. Up until somewhat recently, I can't remember when. I think it was in the 20th century. We didn't even vote for like the Senate. It was like the state senators, I believe, that voted for the actual like senators on like the national level. So, but that got changed, and then like it's been, and of course the franchise was expanded multiple times, which again, like I mean, I don't even I'm extremely critical of democracy ever working in general, but obviously as a republic you have a little bit more control. You don't have this sort of race to the bottom kind of thing always happening. Which, I mean, obviously we see now. We see appeal to the most basest, dumbest things.
Based?
So, yeah, based. You know, I don't know. Lil Wayne supports Trump, so I don't know. Maybe it is based,
And Lil
right?
Pump.
Like, yeah, Lil Wayne, Lil Pump, 50 Cent,
50 Cent.
Yeah, 50 Cent.
But I thought if you voted for Joe Biden, you weren't black.
It's too late. He can't tell me who's black because I'm not black, so he can't tell me. And then also by extension, I grant my immunity to Joe Biden calling black people not black to them, so they are obviously black still. Bam. No big deal. Hell yeah. How's that some mental gymnastics for you?
We've got a non-voter in here. Let's burn him. If he survives, he's a witch.
If he survives, he's a witch. Yeah, I like that. I like that sort of weird logic of like you just can't win. It's like, oh, he died. He's innocent, or she died. She's innocent. He lived. Oh, it's just a witch. And you're condemned anyways. It's brutal.
Yeah,
Freaking
I'm
brutal.
pretty sure I learned recently that they, at Salem at least, they didn't burn anybody at the stake. They killed some people, probably like less than 10, but you know, you would think by seeing, current representations of what it was like back then that, you know, they were doing it left and right, and it was a real feminism issue.
Oh yeah, feminism. Yeah, that's important. Really
Wet
important.
ass P-word.
Yeah, I think actually, I can't remember. I think there might actually have been some sort of like biological cause that some people were going a little crazy. I think it might have had to do with the like the fungus that gets on wheat or whatever, and can make people do and say crazy things.
Well, you know,
what's that called? Ergo?
LSD is derived from ergot mold.
Yeah, exactly. Which was first made or synthesized in like the 30s or something, late 20s, early 30s.
Was it? It was. So someone discovered it, and then they didn't do shit with it for a long time. And then there was a guy named Hoffman, Albert Hoffman, I think, and he did it, and then. Like on his bike ride home, he started tripping. So there's like special acid blotter paper called Hoffman bicycle paper. It's like if you've ever done LSD before?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I do not want to do.
If you want to meet God and Satan, you can do that. But it comes typically, it's a liquid, and they put one drop on one little square, and a blotter sheet is, it's just a big sheet, but it's like perforated into a lot of tiny little squares. But there's a famous pattern called Hoffman's bicycles, and because it's named after that guy. But
okay.
Yeah. Did you know that the CIA once bought the entire world's supply of LSD?
Right, that was in the 60s, right, when they were like spreading that stuff around. I mean,
a lot of people. So there was a guy named Timothy Leary, and I wouldn't say a lot of people, but some people think that he was like a CIA guy because he had some relatives that were in the military and stuff. But it could be said that, you know, they